Hi guys, in this video we're going to convert the Ruger LCP II 6-round magazine to 7 rounds using the MagGuts hybrid spring system. You should wear safety glasses because we'll be working with springs. Okay, the first step is going to be to disassemble the magazine. You'll need an arrow object. I'm going to use an Allen wrench just to depress the release button there. And keep your thumb over the end of the magazine while you release the base so that the spring doesn't fly out. Remove the spring and the lock plate and the follower. You can set those aside because we won't need those. Okay, now when you assemble everything, pay close attention to the orientation of the parts. The parts are laid out in the general orientation that they should be installed into the magazine. So the first step is going to be to take the follower and install it into the end of the magazine like this. Next will be this large wire spring. Now the wire spring should contain the connecting cup in one of the ends of it when you get it. If not, then you can just install it in the end. It just kind of snaps into place so it stays there while you assemble it. Just make sure that the connecting cup has 2 end flanges. There's a short one on this end, and the short flange should be toward the end of the spring like this, and that longer flange should be on the other end. Now when you install the wire spring, the end of the spring should be toward the back of the magazine. So you can just push the follower up into the magazine like this and leave that connecting cup hanging out a little bit, and take your flat spring and install it right into the end and into that connecting cup there, and then just push everything into place. You'll notice that there's a little short flange on the end of that lock plate. That little flange should remain outside of the magazine during assembly, so we'll keep it right there. Hold everything down and slide the base on until it locks into place. As you can see, that little lock plate flange is still outside the magazine as it should be after assembly. Now once you get everything together, chances are the follower isn't going to be seated exactly how we want it. It's going to be able to move up and down a little bit, so you just want to kind of push it into the magazine and down a little bit, and that way it really stays put and kind of locks into place. Okay, everything looks good. We just need to make sure we can get 7 rounds in. Now 7 rounds should go into the magazine without any problem. Now, you should expect it's going to be a little bit more difficult to get this converted 7-round magazine into the gun than the OEM 6-round setup, but it shouldn't take much. We recommend you just tap it into place anyway. And there you have it. We've converted the Ruger LCP II 6-round magazine to 7 rounds using the MagGuts hybrid spring system.